So today I'm doing a bronze and glowy look, the one you're looking at right now. So if you want to see how to achieve this look, just keep watching. I'm gonna spot conceal, get rid of some redness with this MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I have this shade NC20. I actually have not used this for a really long time because it's too yellow. I need pink undertones, but I've been attempting to use up some product. And I paid a lot of money for this, so I want to use it up. And I realized if I use it on my skin just to like kind of for a base layer and spot conceal, that it really, the yellowness isn't too much of an issue. I just can't use it strictly for under eyes. So as you can tell, it kind of took away some of the redness, but I still have a lot more to cover. So I'm going to go in with my MAC Studio Fix foundation. And this is in the color NW20, which matches me a lot better. Foundation down, I usually just put on some lip moisturizer. It just gives my lips a chance to get hydrated before I put on whatever lipstick or lip product I'm going to use. Time for the under eyes. I got this yesterday or the day before at Sephora. This is their concealer, and I got the color 02, I believe. Yep, meringue. And I also at Sephora bought these little mini sponges. Look how cute they are. So I have this one and I've already used it and it's wet, so I'm going to just use that to blend out my under eye. I really thought that these little sponges would be good to use because I don't use a beauty blender every day. Sometimes I use a foundation brush to apply my foundation. So on days that I don't want to get my whole beauty blender damp, I can just do this. And they're little, they just get right up in there. And this one has a flat edge, so I can kind of turn it around and do that. So that's a pretty stark contrast. I'm going to have to do a little bit more on my face to kind of even out the highlight. Let's see, how's it looking? It's okay. I set my under eye with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. While that's baking, I'm going to use my MAC Studio Fix foundation powder to set my face. This is technically a foundation, but I use it as a setting powder. When I do like a really glowy bronze look, I like to have a really matte base. Since I have oily skin, I can look like an oil slick real quick. So if I have a matte base, then I can put the glow and the shine exactly where I want it instead of just an oily face all over. So now I'm going to go in with bronzer, NARS Laguna, no surprise there. As you can tell, I kind of went in with a heavy hand for For this look, that's okay because you can blend it out later, and there's not going to be a lot of bright pops of color, so I want an overall really bronze look. If I wasn't doing a really bronze look, I would use a lighter hand and have the attention on a bright lip or bring the attention to a shimmery eye. But since I'm not doing any of that, I'm going ham with the bronzer. Also for this look, blush is optional. I use blush because I'm a blush lover. But I'm going to go in with MAC, which I'm using a lot of MAC products. I just love MAC. But this is MAC Harmony, this top one here. And really this color can be used almost as a contour. Sometimes I use it as a contour. So I'm just going to put a light dusting where I would put blush normally. And as you can tell, this has a little bit of rosiness to it. And I'm telling you, when I put my highlighter on, it just blends all together. But it gives my face some color and flushness. Flushness, is that a word? I just made it one. This next product is what makes this look, in my opinion. And it is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Global Glow. So this color, I'm going to show you real quick. It looks pretty dark for a highlighter, but for some reason, it just works. It really does. And I have fair to medium skin tone. So I got on my brush, and I just go in and put it where I would put my highlighter. Look at that. I mean, I have a little bit of texture. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay. This is my favorite highlighter to do on the end of my nose. Okay. So this is what we have right now, and I can tell just by looking in my viewfinder and my mirror right here that I need to blend this bronzer. It's almost a little bit not blended. Let's go in with my little handy dandy Morphe M527. There, that's much better. Isn't this pretty? I love this look. So at this point, I'm going to set my face before I do any of my eye makeup. Using the Fix Plus really takes away the powdery look of your face, and since I use so much powder products, sometimes I really have to go in with that. So I'm going to do my eyebrows real quick. Okay, so I'm back and my eyebrows are on. I use Benefit Ka-Brow in shade number 2, no, I'm sorry, 3, and the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel to set them. So now, I have a fun tip to share with you guys that makes this look so amazing. Is I'm not using eyeshadow. Technically what I'm using is bronzer and highlight. So anytime I ever put anything on my eyelids, I always prime my eyes because I have hooded lids. And what that means is my eyeshadow doesn't last if I don't do this. And I prime my eyes with the MAC Paint Pot in the shade Painterly. Then I use this Beaches and Cream eyeshadow by Makeup Geek just to set the primer. What makes this look fun is I'm going to go in with products that I've already used. So this is my blending brush, Morphe M433, and my bronzer that I used initially. Put some of that on my brush and then go in and use it as an eyeshadow. So just in the crease, I'm going to go in and kind of blend it right in the crease like this. Okay, so I have my color placed where I want to, and as you can tell, it's very subtle. It's not anything bolder in your face. Then I'm going to go back with the highlighter that I used earlier, Global Glow. and get a shader brush like this one and pack it on the lid. Okay, so as you can tell, it's nothing crazy or over the top. It blends perfectly into the bronzer color, and it really just pulls everything together. This is the NARS brown eyeliner. And the thing I like about this makeup look is that nothing's harsh. I'm not using black in the waterline, I'm using brown because it kind of tones it down and makes everything more seamless in my opinion. For mascara, I'm going to use the Too Faced on my top lashes. Look at that difference. This is bomb. And for my bottom lashes, I'm going in with this MAC Giga Black Lash Mascara. That's the bottom lashes. So my eyes are done. So the last thing I do to complete the look is lip gloss, which is, this is the NYX Intense Butter Gloss in Peanut Brittle. It's the perfect nude shade just to really tie things together. So that's it for this look. I don't know, I guess I just call it my bronzed and glowy look because I think that's exactly what it is. And I really hope you enjoy my little trick of using bronzers as eyeshadows and highlighters as eyeshadows. That's the thing with makeup, there are no rules. It's a free-for-all. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Oh, hi. Hey, girl, hey. Up close and personal. So I had an emergency. My heart's still racing. I don't know if you can see this, but my dog ate my beauty blender. So even though my beauty blender is half eaten, I'm going to use it. I'm left with no other option.